the educational, the spiritual, the emotional. We're trying to form people, not form just minds. We want to form whole persons.
I think it's important for us to recruit students from St. Sabina Academy because one of the things that the Sabina students bring to our particular community, they bring such a well-rounded spirit of discipline, development in terms of how they're situated mentally, physically, and spiritually, and those are the types of young people in situations that we look for to further cultivate our environment here at DSA.
We walked in the door. Mrs. Dumas was there to greet us. And when we walked in, it was a warm feeling that we got. She welcomed us, and it had a family feel, environment to it, and we felt the spirit when we walked in, and it just felt right.
I'm not Catholic, but I definitely believe in the faith and values that St. Sabina teaches. So it's very important that I knew my child would have a foundation of who Jesus Christ is, and then also to have that faith in him to know that he can stand against anything that comes against him, even in our communities. So it's very important. St. Sabina stands for the same values that I teach at home.
We don't want our children to graduate from St. Sabina and try to get into high school. We want our children to graduate from St. Sabina and decide what high school they want to get into and be able to go at any high school in the city of Chicago that they choose.
We have an integration of both the academic and the spiritual, so we educate the whole child.
The St. Sabina, again, educates children from the inside out. The idea of, the mind, the spirit, the body, the whole person being a part of the educational process, that is highly embraced here at St. Sabina.
Well, if parents ask me about the education here at St. Sabina, from my perspective, I would tell them pretty much from my experience that it is challenging. It challenges your student as a student. It's very challenging as an athlete, challenging them in building relationships in the classroom. It challenges them from even pre-K all the way up to 8th grade. It gives them the tools and the skills necessary to continue in high school and college.
The technology using our smart board is definitely enhanced the learning for our early childhood programs. We have smart boards in both preschool and kindergarten. And you have visual learners, you have auditory learners, and so the smart board with technology being interactive, that they can see and touch the board as well as the visual piece, and the tremendous sound is really reinforcing what children learn at an early age.
We have many extracurricular activities such as violin instruction, tap dance, praise dance, band, a number of activities, and that way children can get involved in different things until they find what they're good at.
I feel that our children have been given not only foundation, but they've been taken to the top in terms of their learning ability.
Once we boost their confidence and let them know, yes, you are somebody, you're a child of God, God has given you this gift, we start pulling from that, and once their confidence builds, we see their academics going up.
What St. Sabina does is give students a sense of belief in self that once translated just goes on to numerous successes that students can achieve once being exposed to that here at St. Sabina.
Education at St. Sabina prepared me for the high school rigor much more than I was aware of until I got there. I placed in the all advanced placement classes when I was in high school, which was a surprise, but apparently I was academically prepared.
I'm really strong on the curriculum at St. Sabina, and also they nurture, like I said before, they nurture the children. This place is a safe haven, as a school should be.
There's more focus in the classroom when the boys and the girls are split at that ages, and one of the reasons that we started that was because of a lot of the Catholic high schools are gender specific, so having that experience in the junior high helps them to be better prepared to go to an all-girl or an all-boys high school.
Most of the recent data shows that boys learn differently from girls.
Sabina is always upgrading, updating, training, moving in the direction that education moves in.
A parent that was considering sending their child to St. Sabina, I would tell them do it.
So we don't want our children to just go amongst their peers or go into their high schools and be able to just stand with or compete with or be followers. We want them to be the leaders of the high school. We want to be the ones who understand that they are preparing themselves not to fit in society, but to change the world.